So we are in our next location. We are right in the middle of golden hour. The sun is just dipping down behind the trees. We have an absolutely beautiful golden light coming in and it's illuminating our model. I have her placed in a double line of trees, and although this is a very rustic environment, we're also right near a road. It's important, you never know where your next location is going to be, but you have to make sure that if you have children with you, if the mom had a baby with her, we'd want to make sure that we were in a safe environment as well. Bringing things like bug spray as well as extra water can be very helpful when you're on location. So I have her positioned that these trees are giving her gorgeous leading lines, and with the 200 we are giving really nice bokeh in the background and blurring out anything that might be back there, and there's kind of like a halo of golden light around her. So we're just going to do our maternity hands, keeping them on her belly and having her keep smiling, and we're just going to keep shooting really quickly to get through this golden light. Okay, you ready? Good. Go ahead and connect your hand, your chin with that shoulder a little bit more. Yes, beautiful. Gorgeous. Okay, now I want you to look a little bit more towards me. Good. So look, more towards me rather than over your shoulder, but a little bit this way, and look down kind of at a spot about there in front of you. Good. And then go ahead and give me a big smile. Nice. There we go. Good. Beautiful. Okay, you can relax. You feel okay? Good. So we're working really rapidly because our sun is dipping, and we want to make sure that we can get to one more location really quickly before the sun goes down, and then we'll be all set to go. Thank you. Okay, so we're in the last little bits of our golden light here. The sun is just dipping below the trees, and we're starting to get a really beautiful glow on our model and on the whole area. And this is where I would take her out into a bright open field. When we were in the trees, we almost had no light and my ISO was up really high. Now I can bring it down a little bit, even though I'm still fairly high. I'm at ISO 1000, just to kind of soak in the last little light before we get too dark for shooting. You could always bring out an off-camera flash or an on-camera flash if you wanted, but I'd like to keep it natural, and so I just work with the light that we have. When it starts to get really low, you can always turn your model to face the sun and she'll get even more light, but you won't get the golden light behind her. So sometimes when I'm really rushing against the sun, I'll turn my model so she's actually looking into the sun, and then that way we're getting some really nice golden light on her face. You just have to accommodate for the lighting that way. Okay, you ready? So I like this open field. I'm gonna get some kind of wide open shots of her a little bit. So I'm at 70 so I can get more of the sun and the sun flare coming in behind her, what last little bits that we have. Okay, I'm gonna have you go ahead and leave your hands just like that. Take your chin and connect it with your left shoulder for me. Yep, good. And then, actually, you know what? Let's do the right shoulder. Good, so we can see more of your face. And then bring your chin down just a little bit. Beautiful. And put that beautiful smile on your face. Nice. We are dealing with a fence line, so we're trying not to put that right between her, right through her head or her neck. So I'm trying to get either a little higher, but in this case it's probably going to be a little lower so I can bring her up above that fence line. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Okay, you can relax. Good job. So that was our maternity session with our beautiful mother, and we got some gorgeous light tonight. The thing you have to realize about outdoor golden hour sessions is the light goes really quickly, so it's important to, number one, think fast and move a lot, as well as pre-scout your location and figure out what spots you really want to shoot in. With a long lens, you can get all kinds of places that you wouldn't necessarily think are that beautiful, but with a little bit of bokeh in the background, it just can blur out anything that you don't want to show. So thanks for joining me today, and have a great night.